Good evening and welcome to Southeast Polk High School as it's time for another boy-girl doubleheader, back-to-back doubleheaders after a Thursday night game. Now Dowling here on the road again at Southeast Polk to take on the Southeast Polk Rams. Dowling with the win last night over Valley moves to 12-4. Southeast Polk at 8-7. Dowling at number 3 in the rankings. Southeast Polk at number 11. Dar Danielson and Blake Walker. And thing that impressed me about Dowling was defensively against Valley. I know Valley has some injuries and they're hurting a little bit offensively, but defensively they played pretty well, and then offensively they turned it up, and they get a 30-point win, which you don't see a lot in this league here. But again, Valley's got a few injuries and hurting a little bit there, but good game out of them. And then we've seen Southeast Polk a little bit too. They have, they had a big battle there with Waukee before they end up losing, so this could be a pretty good back-and-forth matchup here.
Yeah, and Southeast Polk's been pretty inconsistent, but when they're good, they're really good. I mean, they beat Ankeny, number 7 Ankeny, beat them by almost 30. Dropped Waukee Northwest, dropped Centennial, dropped Johnston. Then you talk about Dowling. Coach Meyer has almost adjusted to really focus on defense, and I think she's taken what kind of Valley did. They only held Johnston to 41 points. That's or 43 points. That's crazy considering what they've done this year. So also helps. Ava Zedeker is phenomenal. That whole team is so young, but you and I have seen Ava for a while.
And they know they can get their points. You're right. If you ratchet up your defense, you can gain points on that end, because that you got the scores in Zedeker, Muller, and them, and so they've really the philosophy and the cliche, defense wins championships. When you get down to Wells Fargo, if you can hold the other team below their average, it's going to be a big deal.
And I talked to Kristen Meyer this week, and she said would not be surprised if all 8 teams are from the CIML. So it does not matter night in or night out. These games matter, and Southeast Polk is just kind of a sneaky team that you sit around this spot, they're looking at a 2 seed most likely in their bracket, but it'd be a tough 2 seed out. Yeah, I
know we talked about it, and it's hard. It's easy for us to get the CIML glasses on here and think, but I don't think on the eastern side, like you say, they play. Even the team that isn't, Valley right now, they're struggling, but they can come out. If they get things put together, get somebody back off injury, they're going to be a potent team that you can't take for granted, and that's what you see here night in and night out.
I look at Centennial almost beat Davenport North. Centennial's 4th or 5th right now in CIML, so it's like it just kind of changes, and everybody knows it's Johnston, long gap, rest of the field, but some of these teams trying to catch
the thing is they all have good athletes and good players, and some maybe a few more than others. Johnston seems to have them at every single spot, and but the other teams you can't just sit back and we're going to show up and win one.
Right.
Getting ready here for a boy-girl doubleheader tonight on a Friday night. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more on our pregame show after this on CISN.TV.
It's the DeArmond Ford 2024 kickoff event. Start the new year off right and a new F-150 XLT with up to $11,000 off MSRP. Plus 3.9% for 66 months. New Explorers with $1,750 rebate plus 1.9% for 66 months. New Edges with 0.9% APR for 66 months plus $1,000 rebate. And new Escapes with 1.9% for 66 months. Save big during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat & Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat & Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Back here at Southeast Polk High School in Pleasant Hill, Dar Danielson, Blake Walker. I remember the days when this was the biggest, newest gym here in town, and how things have changed. It's still really big and nice, but some of the others like the Waukee Fieldhouse, and then you have new gyms at Northwest and that. But a nice place to watch basketball, play basketball and stuff here, and it should be a good matchup tonight between these two teams.
Yeah, and you expect it as such. I mean, this is a heck of a rivalry in a way on a different playing field. This is one of the best rivalries in the state now in football.
Yeah.
And now we move over to basketball, and I think there's still animosity there. A lot of these girls see each other on travel teams and whatnot. And you got two really talented head coaches. You got a first-year head coach here for Southeast Polk. You got Kristen Meyer over at Dowling Catholic, won a state championship at Nevada, and then goes over to Dowling Catholic. And Ava Zedeker, I don't want to go too crazy, but yes, Caitlin Clark is a phenomenal athlete for Dowling Catholic, but in terms of numbers, Ava Zedeker will be up there with Caitlin Clark in terms of just high school numbers. Ava can take and shoot the ball. You saw her last night.
Yeah.
I mean, they just have height, and they're really young. They don't have a lot of seniors, and a lot of those girls that were really tall on the volleyball team came over and played basketball.
And she crossed the 1,000-point threshold here a few games ago. Zedeker did. So, yeah, and it's some of that too is tradition. I think with Caitlin Clark, just like she's doing on the national stage now. When you're in a program and you see somebody like that, then the young players come out and they want to be like her and do that. I think we're about ready for starting lineups here tonight. Let's take a break. We'll come back to the start of our ball game after this on CISN.TV.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Hey, you two. We all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88. a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some weight. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Hi, Joe the Car Guy, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car is on injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible, so bring it here to Westside Auto. I have the team of experts that can fix every automotive injury, whether it's a fractured joint, a broken part, or if your car just got its bell rung. We'll do a complete physical to make sure your car is game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get you back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it out there. Move it, move it, move it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Here at Southeast Polk High School, the Rams taking on the Maroons tonight. Southeast Polk in the white with the pink trim. Uniforms here tonight, and Dowling in the maroon uniforms. Muller steps in against Solseth, and Muller taps it back. And Ava Zedeker will take over, running this offense. Tritton over the right side. Olsen in, brings it back out. Try to lob it down low. Good defense, double team down there, but Muller finally comes away with it. Out to Muller for three. Good! That's Caitlin off the assist from Ellie.
Second most threes made this season for Dowling Catholic, now tied with the most. 38 three-point field goals this season for Muller.
Southeast Polk. I'm getting all my teams confused here.
I called a couple games in a couple days.
Yeah, and I was doing some prep, and as the shots missed, doing some prep for tomorrow. We have 3 boys games, and was kind of looking at stuff, and so
I say it was the last touch. A little bit of confusion there.
Yeah. And Southeast Polk coming up with it's like a 2-1-2 zone press here. Muller get her in the corner, and she finally gets it off to Zedeker. Almost had her trapped there. It will clear across the floor. On the drive, kick out Zedeker for three. Good! Back-to-back threes by Dowling to start the ball game. Solseth down the lane, up and too hard. Rebound pulled down, they get it to Zedeker. Zedeker will push it. Up the floor. Now uses up Muller for three. Good! Caitlin Muller, her second three. It's a 9-0 early lead. Dowling, 3 straight threes.
Only a 36% shooting team from the three-point line this year, but very quick start for Dowling Catholic.
Bartlett gets it around. Over to Hins. And knocked out. It'll go to Dowling.
I'm excited to see Ava Solseth tonight. I think she's going to be a crucial matchup for Dowling Catholic down low. I mean, the Maroons have size. There's no doubt about that. So that'll make things interesting. And if they want to press like this, just got to be careful.
Yep, and the foul on Hins.
Backcourt foul on Zoe Hins.
Her first foul of the ball game.
Don't be surprised if there were defensive teams, Zoe Hins would be on it. I mean, she has quick hands, pesky defender on ball.
Baseline out to Zedeker. They guard her this time, don't give her a look at the three. Now back over to Zedeker. Looking for Muller cutting through. Pulls up, underneath, kicked out to Muller for three. Good! Caitlin Muller with 3 threes. And timeout by Southeast Polk here. We'll take a break on CISN.TV.
It's the Diamond Automotive Knoxville 2024 kickoff event. Get up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Sierra 1500s. Up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 LTZ. Up to $7,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 Turbo Max. And new 2024 Equinoxes starting at $26,490. Save big this new year during our 2024 kickoff event at Diamond Automotive Knoxville, Iowa. DiamondAuto.com.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Here at Southeast Polk, Dowling 4 threes to start the ball game. Here we talk up their defense, and they come out. Blake Walker smoking. Here's a three for Bartlett. Oh, down and out. Off the glass, went down the tube and came back out. Muller with the rebound. And now here's Zedeker. She drives in, kicks it outside. Trenton goes in, now back out to Zedeker. One thing Dowling does well offensively, move the ball around.
Yeah, they're well, of course, as I say, they're patient. I mean, they like to try to find the open girl and get everything set up on offense. And, I mean, they don't average a ton of points per game.
Well, reverse layup try there, missed. That was a good defensive play on the other end by Hins, and there's the throwaway.
But I don't think they're a fast break team.
No, I don't know.
It's a half-court set team.
Yeah,
that,
bring it up and let Zedeker survey the floor
Right.
and move it around, use their size. Yeah, they're not necessarily get it out and run. Here's Van Kooten with it, and then a foul called. Ellie Olsen picks up the first Dowling foul on the night.
Hallie Clark, number 4, just a freshman, just making her 4th start this season. They've kind of put her in later here, and you kind of see that. Some coaches just say, well, this girl's doing pretty well. Let's just get her starts here late. And
yeah, let her get her feet wet early in the season. Now she has down the lane, fakes. Good cut down the lane, reverse layup, no good. And battle for it down there. Hins was really battling. And you're really seeing that Dowling size inside right now. Southeast Polk trying to do reverse layups and get around the size.
One thing I like, though, for Southeast Polk, even after a miss, they're still literally right there trying to get the basketball. Yeah, they're not giving Dowling an easy opportunity to get down floor if they can help it.
Saw Dowling with several blocks last night against Valley. 3 away by Zedeker. Good! Ava Zedeker hits the 3. 15-0. 2 threes by Zedeker, 3 threes by Caitlin Muller. Zedeker almost got the theft there. Here's Bartlett, pull up, and misses. And halfway through the first quarter, it's 15-0.
Yeah, just trying to find something here. They're going to bring in Maddie Maines.
And Macy Harmden, she's another one last night, really getting the ball, moving around, finding the open player. She distributes it really well. Oh, there's a knockdown by Solset defensively as they tried to go inside. Trying to get Muller down low on the block. Bartlett's on her. Shot up, no good. They miss a long shot for a change. Bartlett falls down on the other end. Here's a 3 by Solset, no good. And the rebound comes off to Tritton. So Harmden brings it up. Muller will drive. And almost had a shot at the old-fashioned three-point play there, but she'll get 2 shots.
And for Dowling, having starts like this is much obliged. You know, that Pleasant Valley game, they didn't score in the first quarter. They went the entire first quarter, didn't score a point. And now, you know, you get off to a start like this, it's much better. And you and I talked about it. It's Johnson, everybody else, you know, kind of. But Dowling, as the weeks go on, seem to just be figuring something out. And I hope we get a third time it's a charm. I hope we get to see it again because I think it'll be very close a third time around if these two teams face.
Second free throw rattles out. Morgan Reese comes in for Southeast Polk. And here comes the Rams. Bartlett down the lane. Looking, spins around against Zedeker. Tried to shoot it over, got it blocked. And then they can't corral it. Back to Bartlett. She goes on the other side. That's tenacity and stick-to-itiveness there.
And she's only a junior. I mean, she's been playing. She played a lot her sophomore year. Might have played a little bit her freshman year too. But, I mean, she can work hard on defense and on offense.
So they get on the board with about 3 minutes to play in the first quarter.
One thing a lot of people don't know about Ava Zedeker's game, she really is a captain.
Wow, another three by Muller. That one was a deep one.
That was a long way out. But she was directing traffic, and she makes sure her teammates know what she's doing. She's only a junior. She's been doing that since she was a freshman.
Yeah, she's another one of those. It seems like she's been around forever because she has. Down the lane, kick it out. Solseth will drive up through traffic, can't get it to go. Muller cleans the board. That's Ellie. Zedeker takes it all the way down, leaves it short.
They're letting them play.
Back the other way with it. Up top to Bartlett, into Reese. Posts up, kicks it back out. Down the lane, blocked by Dowling. I would stick with her. Yeah, don't let her shoot because everything she's thrown up from around the arc has gone down tonight. They throw it over to Zedeker. She's had a good night shooting so far, and she gets another one. This just a two to go with her 2 threes.
Smart play. Southeast Polk's jumping for joy at the three-point line for good reason. Avis just steps in and makes the shot. Nice cut.
There you go, and that's what you got to do with Southeast Polk. You're a little shocked to start, but you just got to keep working the offense. And that one a kick.
And the Rams, Dowling's not missing, but they're very handsy on defense, and you can't be lazy against it. You have to stay on top of things here.
And we all know how shooting goes. Sometimes you come out hot, and then second quarter you may not be shooting as well. If you can stay close, there, now step in. A good pick-off on defense by Maddie Maines. Bartlett takes it down the hole, up, and just missed it. Maybe altered a little bit because of Muller down there. Now she'll bring it across. It's Caitlin, and foul called.
Whistle late.
Maines. That'll be her second, I believe, and the third team foul.
Well, he gave up. The official showed number 10 or?
I thought it was 14.
Okay.
Yeah. So just about a minute to play. Zedeker looks at the three. Bartlett gets in there, gets out there again, gets around the screen. They don't want her to put it up because she's been hot outside. So she'll drive the lane, leaves it up off, no good. The rebound comes down to Southeast Polk. Three, Maines is good. Maddie Maines is coming off the bench and giving them 5 points here.
And she started 12 out of the 16 games so far this year, so she has experience. Gets moved to the bench. Not a terrible move by Coach Johnson. Brings a little bit of a boost, if you will.
And that's part of when you're going through the season, finding that top 7 and who's going to start, who isn't. And
you don't just want to put all your scorers in your starting 5.
Dowling now working it down here for the last shot. Over to Zedeker, long three, good, Ava Zedeker. Wow, a shooting clinic here early for Dowling. As they 3 threes for Zedeker, 4 threes for Muller, 24-7 after 1. We'll be back for the second quarter after this on CISN.TV.
It's the DeArmond Automotive Knoxville 2024 kickoff event. Save big on our last 2023 Ram 1500 Laramie with up to $13,000 off MSRP. Up to $15,000 off MSRP on new 2023 Gladiators. Up to $7,500 off new 2024 Grand Cherokees. And new Jeep Renegades as low as $27,990. Save big this new year during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, Iowa. DeArmondAuto.com.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
We'll go the second quarter. It's been a hot shooting start for Dowling Catholic. 4 threes for Caitlin Muller, 3 threes for Ava Zedeker. Muller has 13, Zedeker 11 for the 24 points for Dowling, and Southeast Polk just trying to gain their footing and get some offense going here. Bartlett for 3, good. Alyssa Bartlett hits the 3.
And like you said, I mean, tides can change pretty quickly, and you never know. Could see something happen here if Dowling can't, if they eventually miss.
Well, you see there, they closed quickly on Zedeker that time out deep. And they really haven't tried to get it inside to Muller because they've been hitting the outside shot.
They've switched to a more zone approach.
Inside to Muller, Katie Muller. Now she gets the rebound. Out to Zedeker, 3 is good. Wow.
She must have had a good warm-up.
Yeah.
Loves these rims. My goodness.
Now she's tied Caitlin Muller with 4 threes. And again, here's Southeast Polk. A 3 is short. Rebound, though. Keeps it alive, and it goes out of bounds. They can't bring it in.
Now Morgan Reese, that tip out. Got to grab it with 2 hands.
And that's a tough thing, too. You're coming down your Southeast Polk. You're thinking, we got to put up some threes to try to get back. But you don't if you could kind of work it and score and get some stops. But
they have good speed. I mean, they can really keep up speed-wise. So
Muller on the block, and they say it was kicked. So it'll stay with Dowling. I think Hins got the foot on it. Out to Zedeker. Bartlett's on her, now picked up there by Hins. Over to Muller. Top Olsen, she'll dribble in. 6-5 on the shot clock, 4, 3. She'll drive in, and shot clock violation.
Yeah, just kind of aware. Got to be aware. It seems like right now, Dowling knows they have 2 girls that are scoring, and the rest of the team said, okay, then
let's
just
get
shoot
the
it.
Ball,
yeah. I mean, you can shoot it. I just feel like some of the Dowling girls are just like, do I want to shoot it?
Bartlett in, powers it up and through. Alyssa Bartlett has 9 of their 12 points.
I wouldn't be surprised if you see her go back to that a lot more often tonight. That got pretty easy there against Ava Zedeker.
Over to Zedeker. Now here's a long 3. Good! Muller.
My goodness.
5 threes for her and a free throw. Here's a 3, the other way off, no good. Rebound comes off, battled for it. Zedeker up ahead all alone, puts it up and good. Ellie Olsen. She did a good job to settle and figure out where she was at.
In my days of playing basketball, I couldn't hit a reverse layup to save my life. And it's amazing how easy these people make it.
Step in, and they call her for the travel. I used to like that shot.
Yeah, I mean,
I would hit the reverse.
It's a go-to.
But
it seems like Dowling in the half court, we talked about it, they're really good. They have really good set plays.
Yeah.
Like a lot of really good motion that if Southeast Polk's not right there, a lot of girls are getting open. And
they pass it quick.
Got to applaud Coach Meyer for what she's drawn up here for this team.
Over to Zedeker, almost threw it away that time. Now back out. Muller decides to dribble in instead of shoot it this time. Zedeker drives in, up and good.
It's like poetry. I mean, it's just, it flows so well for both these two right now. And
Well, Dowling played last night, but they got such a big lead that they were able to, some of the starters got out. Here's a three. No good. Rebound long comes out, and a foul will go against Olsen.
It's her second, I believe.
Yeah, her second. First team foul here of the quarter. And Tritton will come in for Olsen. So as I was saying, they had a game, but it was one where they didn't have to expend a lot of energy because they got ahead early. Let's take a break. Full time out here on CISN.TV.
It's the DeArmond Automotive Knoxville 2024 kickoff event. Save big on our last 2023 Ram 1500 Laramie with up to $13,000 off MSRP. Up to $15,000 off MSRP on new 2023 Gladiators. Up to $7,500 off new 2024 Grand Cherokees. And new Jeep Renegades as low as $27,990. Save big this new year during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, Iowa. DeArmondAuto.com.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today.
Here at Southeast Polk, Blake Walker-Danielson, and Blake, you couldn't ask for any better shooting start than what
my gosh.
Dowling has here. Already 2 players with 5 threes.
And for Southeast Polk, I mean, yeah, they're kind of open, but they're not doing a bad job covering them. Some nights you just can't get lucky when the team just won't miss.
Well, I had the score sheet from the other night, last night, and I didn't update it. I don't remember if Muller hit a 3, but she only had 6 coming into that game, and she's got 5 already here.
But I'm sure her assist numbers were up. I mean, she's just kind of one of those, it's hard to keep her out of the column here. Averaging 18 a game. And I think
off to Hins. They try to throw it back inside, and Zedeker steals it.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, just kind of a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
You don't need her to score 25 a game to be successful.
And it's so hard to Southeast Polk when you come out. Here's Muller again, and she misses one. Finally, from 3.
We don't mean that in a rude way.
No, I just, I mean that in a, wow, crazy. Everything she's thrown up. And there's a good inside feed to Ellie Muller, who finally gets on the scoreboard.
Ellie Muller is one of the main reasons I think Dowling could still have a legit chance to win the state tournament, because the size down low at the state tournament means a whole lot. And if you can have someone down low that does that,
there you go. And then I preach it and say it all the time. Inside, outside opens up that outside shooting for Zedeker and their sister Muller. So,
I mean, I don't know off fact, but she's got to be the tallest center in the conference at least. So, I mean,
how tall is she? She's
6'2".
6'2", so she's taller than Yeager.
Yep. Johnston's girl is, I think, 5'11", 6 foot. So, use your advantage.
They kick it back outside. On the drive and blocked again out of bounds with 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Reese looks up. She wanted to foul, but that was just a clean block.
Solseth got nailed on the back of her head. Not by a hand, hit the hardwood.
They blocked a lot of shots last night against Valley.
I can see why.
and that's the problem, because you got Yeager, and then their size drops off considerably. Oh, Bartlett, good drive. And the shot clock.
Surprised these backboards don't light up.
Yeah, I was waiting for that, but you can hear the little buzzer, but
no red light or anything.
Because Dowling forced, I think, 5 shot clock violations last night against Valley. So,
well, that's like I said in the pregame, only gave up 43 points to Johnston. I mean, that is an absolute win. I know you only scored 31, but
yeah, when
they're scoring
41 is
points,
a good half for them.
When Johnston's scoring 70 a game, it's like.
There's a 3. Good. Klein.
Boy, you know it's a crazy night when Kaylee Klein, that was her 6th shot of the season that she's made.
Well, she came on and played quite a bit last night and played pretty well. And Dowling gets it right back.
She's just a freshman. They really don't have. They have one senior, and that's it.
And double dribble called on Klein.
One senior for Dowling Catholic. I mean, Johnson's going to lose a little bit this year, but Dowling realistically should be right there at number 2 in the preseason for next year.
Caitlin Muller, Ellie Olson back in for Dowling. 2 minutes to play first half. And it's just been raining threes here for Dowling.
It's a better second quarter defensively for Southeast Polk. They've definitely tightened things up at the perimeter, but
yeah, they've been identifying, like right there, they identified Muller right away, didn't give her space. A couple of those threes, though, were pretty deep early on, like about right there.
Also, I mean, we're flying by. No fouls committed by Southeast Polk this half.
There's a three from the right side, no good. Rebound comes off to Bartlett. She'll push it up the other way. Dribbles through traffic, kicks it out. Three, good! Van Kooten with the three. And
hadn't expect that to happen. I mean, they've had a good press.
Yeah, but that time they were. Well, Bartlett's just been working like crazy on defense. She's been on Muller down low, the older Muller. Now she's on Caitlin Muller, forces her to turn it over.
And when you take Ava out, I mean, Ava is a good ball handler. You can't look past that. So
down low, Bartlett goes up and one.
3 on Olson.
Said Olson's third.
Bartlett having a pretty good year, 15 points per contest. Once Daly graduated last year, you knew it was going to be Bartlett's team. You know, she was going to have to be one of the big ones to step up.
She's got 10 right now. And on the line there. That's another thing, too, when you jump out to that big lead, keeping up your intensity is a little bit.
Well, and you know they're still being Southeast Polk still outscored by Dowling this quarter. So it seems like Dowling's been slowed, which they have. It's just not as much as Southeast Polk is still being slowed.
Yeah, 14-11 they've outscored them. So it's Zedeker back in here for the final 40 seconds of the half. Bartlett up top with her, over to Caitlin Muller. Now they go inside. Man, there'll be a foul. And one.
Just dropped your hand down. Even if she didn't touch her, you still, you know, you drop that hand down, you're basically telling the ref this is about as easy of a call as you can get.
Ellie Muller goes to the free throw line. Misses it. Rebound comes down to Southeast Polk. Silsit with it. And Kooten, or Maine, excuse me. Over to Silsit. Well, Bartlett drives in. A lot of hand checking going on. I mean, they let go there, it seemed like.
2 seconds.
Shot at the buzzer. No, almost.
Based on how the half went, I'm surprised it didn't go in.
Yeah, it seemed like everything that was going up was going down for Dowling, and it's 41-18 Dowling here at the half as you see them head off to the locker room. We'll take a break, come back, and run down the first half scoring after this on CISN.TV.
It's the DeArmond Ford 2024 kickoff event. Start the new year off right and a new F-150 XLT with up to $11,000 off MSRP. Plus 3.9% for 66 months. New Explorers with $1,750 rebate plus 1.9% for 66 months. New Edges with 0.9% APR for 66 months plus $1,000 rebate. And new Escapes with 1.9% for 66 months. Save big during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some weight. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Here at Southeast Polk High School, halftime 41-18 Dowling. Raining threes out of the gate here tonight. We'll talk about that in a second. First, we'll run down the scoring for Southeast Polk. Alyssa Bartlett, 10, 8 of those coming in the second quarter, 5 for Maddie Maines, 3 for Anna Van Kooten. Then for Dowling, 16 apiece for Ava Zedeker and Caitlin Muller. Both have threes, 5 for Muller and 4 for Zedeker. And then Zedeker had 2 regular baskets, 4 for Ellie Muller, 3 for Kaylee Klein, and 2 for Ellie Olson. So they come out right away, and they took a 24-7 lead after 1, and now 41-18 here at the half. Blake Walker, and it's just one of those nights where you come out and, you're firing and everything went down.
Yeah, I mean, 10 3-pointers. That's pretty good. It's a phenomenal start for the first half. The record is 22 in a single game by a team. That was my alma mater, Grinnell. But, I mean, they're –
yeah, but Grinnell, they just run down the floor and throw it up.
Well,
they don't shoot twos.
They
or
don't
layups,
play Grinnell college ball all the time. But, no, sometimes it's just your night. And Dowling Catholic is just doing everything right. And usually, with how Dowling averages, about 57 a game, 18 points for Southeast Polk. If you had told me that, I would have been like, all right, we'd have a pretty close game. It's just haven't been able to knock them down like you wanted to. And, a lot can change in the second half. They improved a little bit defensively, but sometimes you just can't catch a break.
Yeah, no, when you get that far behind, like we said, you want to come down. The thought is, well, let's throw up the threes, but then if you miss them, then it just builds. So I guess the thing is just to work on your offense and try to get it going and try to climb back into this, because we talked about it. We've seen some good spurts of action here out of Southeast Polk, and that the girls and but Dowling, they're really coming on at the time when you want them to, kind of finding the rhythm and everything.
Yeah, and it's crucial because we get pairings next week, and Dowling will be a 1 seed and should be able to cruise to the state tournament. Right now, set up to be a 3 seed. So, I mean, they gotta like the position that they're in, because if they can avoid Johnston until the state tournament, you want to be a 2 or 3 seed. You don't want to drop back to 4. So, they've picked it up and beat Waukee both times, 2 very big wins. Their loss to Valley at the beginning of the year was like, that was the first night of the season, so you take it as it is. But Coach Myers really built something up here, and this year they're close. They're really close, and they're getting better.
And like you said, when it gets to that state tournament, things do get a little different because there is more pressure, especially when you're – now, Johnson has done it before as a top team, and they've finished runner-up a couple times. They're used to being in that spotlight, and that's what they built too, but there's always just a little more tension when you get to that point.
And, I mean, talking with Coach Meyer this week, I asked her, I was like, do you change anything? I mean, she's a state champion coach with a team that a lot of people didn't think was going to win the state championship in Nevada. And she said, yeah, we change a couple things. You look back and you're like, maybe we can do that better. Maybe we can do that better. You just kind of set yourself up for different positions and you just try to get better. But I know Johnston has circled the state tournament since last March when they got beat in the title. So I don't know. We've seen crazier things happen.
All right, we're at halftime here. We're going to take one more break. We'll do that. We'll be back ready for the second half after this on CISN.TV.
Hi, Joe the Car Guy, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car is on injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible, so bring it here to Westside Auto. I have the team of experts that can fix every automotive injury, whether it's a fractured joint, a broken part, or if your car just got its bell rung. We'll do a complete physical to make sure your car is game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get you back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging out there. Move it, move it, move it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Here at Southeast Polk, halftime 41-18, halftime winding down, and probably the biggest news recently come out of Southeast Polk is a young guy. I know his picture's probably over there somewhere on that wall of fame, but coming back home to wear the black and gold once again here for Southeast for Iowa, but played at Southeast Polk, and we saw Caden Proctor. Man, what a great football player. Started at Alabama as a freshman and got better as the season went through, and everybody's kind of excited to welcome him back.
The whole state, I mean, unless you're a Cyclone fan, was very excited to get him back. And, that it's just amazing watching the Rose Bowl and watching Michigan versus Alabama, and you're like, that left tackle played Iowa high school football. It's just really cool. Southeast Polk can say that they have that man, and it's good to see him back home. I'm sure he's happy to be back home. Abu Sama's tearing it up at Iowa State. He's going to be phenomenal once again. Jackson Daly looks like he's transferring to UNI to play quarterback. So
back to my alma mater. They've developed some good quarterbacks. Had some good there too, and in the Dome. So
this is a school that at many times a lot of people thought was small, wasn't the biggest. They're quickly turning out a lot of athletes.
Yeah, they've grown and they've kind of fit into that role. They stepped up in football. Now basketball, they won in 2013, had a couple second place finishes since then. But they've really come. Of course, they've been a wrestling power too for quite a while, and still are.
They hang their banners up, nationally ranked. I mean, it's still insane.
So we're ready to start the second half. Dowling in the maroon uniforms there, the white and pink uniforms here tonight for Southeast Polk as they try to pull back into it. Lob down low to Muller, up and good. And that's something we didn't see a lot of in the first half just because they didn't need to. They were hitting from outside.
It was surprising because that's where I thought they would have the most success tonight.
Yeah. But then Zedeker and Muller started gunning from outside. Bartlett just misses a three there. And it's Katie Muller gets the rebound up to Zedeker. She'll bring it in.
Great defense by Bartlett. She's been doing that all night.
Looking for Muller again to post. They find her knocked away. Good quick hands down low there by Solsit to knock it away. And it must have went off Dowling because they're going to give it to Southeast Polk.
Must have been a late tapper.
Come back the other way. Here's Van Kooten with it. Gets it off to Bartlett. Zedeker picks her back up quickly. Solsit down. Kick out to the wing. Here's a three. Rattles home. Van Kooten, her second three. And Dowling back to work. Tritton with it. To Muller. Ellie Muller. Keaton Muller comes up the screen. Driving through. Back over.
Let's see how the defense has picked things up here.
3 seconds on the shot clock. One, and it's taken away. Otherwise, that was going to be shot clock violation. Bartlett goes coast to coast with it. Bartlett now has 12.
Southeast Polk did a much better job just switching. I mean, a lot more talking on the floor, and it paid off on that possession.
Inside, now back out. Zedeker looked at the three, but quickly picked up there. On defense by Hins, and then she drives the lane.
Hins got up in the air. I mean, for good reason. Ava's been really good for me on the three-point line, but Hins got up in the air, and Ava took advantage of it on that quick first step.
And that's what Zedeker can do to you. She can shoot the outside shot, but also can take it in. That partially blocked by one Muller. The other gets a rebound. They go up ahead and left short.
Runouts are hard. I think you and I called the game last week where somebody missed a transition layup like that.
Side with it, driving in. Van Kooten now gets it off. Solsit. She goes down, puts it up, draws the foul.
Even looking for
Olsen on the foul. That'll be 4
Yeah,
on her.
4. Eva looking for her first points tonight. She's had a couple looks tonight, but been blocked back. I just keep going to her, honestly.
Yeah, she was posted up well there. And hits the free throw. She's on the board. So they'll bring Martin in for Olsen, who has 4 personals. Rattles around and goes. Lead down to 20. And
over and back. Over the back. Not over and back. Over the back. Did that a couple times. They finally called her on the whistle there. I think Southeast Polk was waiting for something there.
long three, good by Hallie Clark.
Boy, she's gonna be fun. I mean, just a freshman, like I said, now starting to get her feet wet in the starting lineup.
Southeast Polk's outscored them here 10-4 to start the third, but there's a three right back with it. Before he could even get it out, back up to 20.
11 triples tonight for Dowling Catholic.
Man.
33 out of your 48 points.
Paula Hins in the foul. Looked like she tied her up, but they say she fouled her. And
yeah, she was trying to give her argument there, but
yeah. Second on her third team foul. Or first team foul here.
The Rams have not let up on the press, I can tell you that.
Well, if you can get an easy bucket off the press, it helps, but on the drive, kick back to Zedeker. Hins on her. She'll take it in, spins around. Bartlett right there to pick it up. Bartlett comes down, passes across, up no good. Bartlett rebound, put back up, and good. And now Dowling will pull it out. Muller for three, good!
That was the most heavily guarded she's been all night from the three-point line. She still knocks it down.
Gives her 21. Driving in Bartlett, loses a handle on it. And Bartlett got caught up in there under Muller. And they'll go back the other way. Zedeker down, kicks it out, and a little wide.
It's like quick 30-second timeout here.
You're right there again. When they try to push the ball with tempo, it seems
Just
like
doesn't
it
work.
doesn't. They get out of sync a little bit. But, you know, they pass it so well when they get in the half-court set, it doesn't matter
It's
so
not
much.
a bad thing,
No.
but if you're down by 10 or so and you want to get points quick, maybe work on that. But I think, you know, Coach Meyer tells the coach that she is when she's calling a timeout up 21. You know, that'll really do it. So,
well, and it's so hard. We've talked about this. When you get up big, and you want to stay with what you're doing and run your offense and not get, you know, it's easy to come down and start throwing it up or, you know, and doing that stuff. But you do that. Sometimes you do that, and the other team makes a comeback on you. But so here comes Southeast Polk. Van Kooten with it. Off to Bartlett. Step through. Three is good.
Nice move. Nice little step back.
She's got 17. Almost gets the steal. Picks up the foul. Was trying to sneak in there in front of Ellie Muller, but ends up getting the foul, her first, team second. And hustle play, you can't, can't get on her about that.
Yeah.
She was hustling, trying to step in and get a steal. Here's Caitlin Muller. She'll drive this time, up and good.
How about the night for her? I mean, she's just really starting to get things figured out.
Van Kooten takes it in. And a little pressure again to get it across to Muller. Over to Muller. Knocked away by Van Kooten. Chases her to the half line. They've been able to force Dowling to run the shot clock down a couple times here. Now she posts up. Shot clock down to 7. And they turn it over with a shot clock at 3. So
I mean, shot clock down's good, but when you're trying to come back, you know, you'd like to give up quicker. But I mean, they've improved defensively. There's no doubt about that.
And that start almost, too, sometimes it's like, well, if they're going to shoot it out deep like that, let's let them do it. Well, they did, and they made them. That's the thing sometimes, you know. Oh, nice block by Muller. Caitlin Muller comes back and blocks that.
Such good reach. Doesn't really even have to jump most of the time.
Looking to the post underneath there. Harmden will get it back out to Muller. Gets the screen from Muller. Pulls up. Put back by Muller. Ellie Muller. She's got 6.
It's hard to box her out. I mean, you really got to buckle down and make a play.
Van Kooten for 3. Doesn't get the bounce. And
she got slammed to the floor.
Foul. goes on Tritton. Third team foul, kind of academic at this point with 26.8 to go. Baseline, and Harmden picks up the foul.
I need to see math. There's no way anybody's ever kept track. But how many is bonus? Are teams getting in the bonus less this year, or is it
more? Yeah.
I'm very curious. I'm very curious.
Yeah, that's somebody have to do the analytics on that. Down the lane, up and just off. Rebound comes off to Ellie Muller. She'll bring it up. 10 seconds on the clock. Kicks it out for three. Good. What else? Tritton is in on the three parade here. And it'll be 58-35 at the end of three here. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this on CISN.TV.
It's the Diamond Automotive Knoxville 2024 kickoff event. Save big on our last 2023 Ram 1500 Laramie with up to $13,000 off MSRP. Up to $15,000 off MSRP on new 2023 Gladiators. Up to $7,500 off new 2024 Grand Cherokees. And new Jeep Renegades as low as $27,990. Save big this new year during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Automotive, Knoxville, Iowa. DeArmondAuto.com.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Back here at Southeast Polk, 11 threes for Dowling through three quarters. 6 of those from Caitlin Muller. She had 6 the whole season coming in.
That's how that goes.
Yeah, and so tonight she hit 6. Good drive up a little high off the glass there by Bartlett. She's got 17, has tried to pull them back in it, but they'll get it under the bucket. They trailed by 23 at the half, whittled it down to 20, but then back up to 23. We start the fourth quarter. Here's a 3, no good, by Bartlett. And then a foul called.
One key for Dowling tonight, it's kind of gone under the radar. They've rebounded pretty well, all things considered. Really haven't given Southeast Polk second chances at all.
Yeah, Morgan Reese with the foul. They go into the middle to Ellie Muller, and she'll bring it up. Gets it off to Caitlin. She dribbles in. Ellie for 3, good. That's the first 3 by a Muller not named Caitlin tonight.
Well, it's dangerous when your tallest girl on the floor can also take and make threes.
And Dowling just shooting the lights out tonight. Up top to Van Kooten, gets it off to Bartlett. She has it poked away, taken away by Olsen, who's back in there with 4 personals. Sat out a lot of the third quarter because of that.
Probably more putting her in now just to say, all right,
yeah,
let's figure this out.
Get back in the rhythm. Oh, Bartlett just about had a theft there. Across court, 3 is good. By Klein, that's her second 3.
We got 15 3-pointers tonight by Dowling Catholic. 15. That's more points than Southeast Polk has total.
Klein drives, loses it, but it's picked up over there by Olsen. Nice look under the bucket. Wow. Ellie Muller
Well, she's having a pretty good night, too, sneaking up there in points.
Muller now up to 11. Average is 13.
Bartlett's going to have to take a nice long ice bath. She is getting beat up.
Alyssa Bartlett to the line to shoot 2.
And the foul was on Tritton, her second. Team's first. Rattles down and out.
You think the boys' team will have pink uniforms?
I don't know. Solseth back in and Hinsey back in. And Zedeker and Harmden back in. For Dowling.
1 of 2.
On the drive, just dish off. Olsen, her second bucket, got 4 points. Down with lane short. Hinsey tries to pick it up, and they say that Klein stepped on the end line.
But she didn't even touch the ball.
I didn't think so.
He was more concerned looking at her feet while her hand
and then he was watching Hins come roaring in there, I think.
He just assumed that she had already touched the ball. It's amazing. I should get to know the names of these officials since I see them every game we call.
I used to know them better, but I haven't done as good a job as, There's a 3 off, no good, which haven't said much tonight. A 3 no good for Dowling, just a couple of them.
They got to be, 15 of almost 20-some?
Yeah. If that many, I don't think
they've missed. It's got to be maybe 18 or 19.
Yeah. Because
wild. And you'd think they maybe have more points, maybe.
Yeah.
You look at it, but
Margaret Johnson in for the Rams, and Zedeker will come out.
It's a team that averages 57 points per game, and you got 68. I mean, that's
Madison Rice in there for the Maroons. And there she gets the rebound off the bench. And battle for it. They're going to call a foul, I think.
I think it's going to be on Margaret.
Yeah.
She would reach down, put her hands up, reach down, put her hands up.
Well, you just got in. You got to get in the scorebook.
Yeah. This is where Dowling's going to have to get, if Ava ever gets in foul trouble, something like that, you got to have a ball handler on the floor that can facilitate when she's not in.
Well, Harmden does a pretty good job of that. And there's Muller. And for her stat line, that's a rare miss, too. There's not many shots she's put up that she's missed. And the foul on the play.
And that's good. I mean, that's what Eva should be doing. She has the skills to do.
Ellie Olsen is going to be done for the night, I think. Is she? Yeah, that's 5.
5 quick ones. Not quick ones, but it shows that she is tenacious on defense.
Yeah, she's probably upset she didn't stay in a little longer. I made a living playing with 4 fouls.
Yeah.
Because I foul a lot.
Yeah.
Oh. And there's nights when you say, okay, I'm going to make number 5 because it's like, what the heck.
That'll happen. I did a game here when Caden Proctor was playing basketball. He had 4 fouls in the first half. I think he just got frustrated, so he just purposely committed a fist so he could.
Oh, there's a bouncer in.
Sit on the bench. That's 16 3-pointers.
He was fun to watch play basketball. He moved people out of the way. There's 3 no good.
Unfortunately, was told by Iowa and Alabama and all the college coaches, hey, don't play basketball your senior year. But we would have gotten Omaha Blue, Caden Proctor. We didn't get that. But
yeah. I mean, football is obviously his best sport, but basketball, just with his size.
Usually any football player that's
Yeah.
up, we'll see Sam Zelenovich and Dante Cataldo in this next game. I mean, two very
But I mean, the
phenomenal
big guys
football
like that. I'm trying to think of the kid from Indianola that played offensive line. There's been a few years back. There's a runner. No good. Harmden gets her own rebound.
For
There's
17.
a three. No. Anyway, I saw him play football, and he's pretty good. He'll never play basketball, but he was up and down the floor quick, too.
Coaches look for multi-sport athletes.
I'll think of it sometime here. I've got all these different players' names in my head after doing score sheets. Turn around, up. No, that one just about hung on the back of the rim and then comes down.
Hey, for Dowling Catholic, I'm thinking about this on the girls' side for Clear Creek Amana for basketball. So Clear Creek Amana goes undefeated, loses at the state tournament for volleyball. Most of that team is now playing basketball. Clear Creek Amana's undefeated. They're beating everybody. And then, do you play with a little bit extra knowing what happened during volleyball? Same thing with this Dowling team. I mean, have never won a state volleyball title and just couldn't get it done. They fell short to Waukee Northwest in 5 in a wild match. But, you just wonder, do you say, well, we didn't get it in volleyball, but we can get it in basketball. How does that carry over, if it does even?
Well, and then I think that just the success in one sport carries over to the other, because
you see it all the time. I mean, you'll see Southeast Polk's been a very good team in softball the last couple seasons.
Hins draws the foul. That's her third. And they're in the bonus already here.
Write it down.
Harmden.
There's one.
Harmden will go to the free throw line and hits it. Second free throw is up and good for Harmden. She's got 5.
We're speaking about the Hall of Champions. They're inducting more athletes into that here tonight.
Yeah.
I fully expect a certain quarterback from Southeast Polk to be there.
Oh, you think he'll be?
Yeah, I expect the wide receiver to be there.
So
tough night at the line as well tonight here for Southeast Polk, just having trouble.
Nellie Johnson was the foul for Dowling.
And the trend will kind of continue for Southeast Polk. I mean, when they're good, they're good. But, man, some of the losses, you're just like, oh, man, if you could have had that one back. They've played close with some teams, and then some, it's just not been that night. But
now take it away, Presley Zutenhorst. And Harmden dribbles in. 2 minutes to play. 3, this one is off.
Only downside for Southeast Polk, substitution timeout. But the only thing for Southeast Polk here, you and I talked about seeding. I mean, they're sitting at a 2 seed right now. Well, the rest of their schedule is Lincoln, should win that one. And then it's Valley, Centennial, Johnson, Waukee. I mean, that's not – I know Valley was the big win the last time, but Valley's going to be hungry. They're trying to get winning going, but Centennial, Johnson, Waukee to end the year, that's
a tough.
You at least would like a top 2 seed, but if you have to go 3, you got to go 3. But in the almighty hands of Jason Esslinger, who does the rankings, he decides your fate, I guess. But
and they do a pretty good job of getting out and watching the teams, and then they watch some of our games. Oh, that one rattles in and out.
But, I mean, a lot of confidence, as there should be from Dowling Catholic tonight. Because you were wondering, the defense is really starting to figure it out. What about the offense? Well, the offense has figured it out tonight.
Quickly up ahead and good.
Now, you're not going to shoot like this every night.
No,
but
Madison Rice. But it is good. Some nights you come out and you have a game like that, it's just like, wow.
It's contagious. I mean, sometimes it is.
Well, I know last night, like I said, they played great defense. They didn't necessarily shoot the ball super well, but they did enough, and they ended up with a good win over Valley. But it just seemed like they were all over the floor defensively, and that
rest of the way,
offense.
They have favorable offense. I mean, Ames, Waukee Northwest, and Urbandale to finish out. Dowling is in prime position here to set themselves up well for the state tournament.
Clock winding down. It's going to be a 75-37 win here for Dowling tonight. Just 2 points there in the fourth quarter for Southeast Polk. And you see him shaking hands. So we'll take a break. We'll come back, run down the individual stats and other stats, and wrap up this ballgame after this on CISN.TV.
It's the Diamond Automotive Knoxville 2024 kickoff event. Get up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Sierra 1500s. Up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 LTZ. Up to $7,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 Turbo Max. And new 2024 Equinoxes starting at $26,490. Save big this new year during our 2024 kickoff event at Diamond Automotive Knoxville, Iowa. DiamondAuto.com.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V-Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand, custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat & Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat & Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Hi, Joe the Car Guy, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car is on injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible, so bring it here to Westside Auto. I have the team of experts that can fix every automotive injury, whether it's a fractured joint, a broken part, or if your car just got its bell rung. We'll do a complete physical to make sure your car is game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get you back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging out there, move it, move it, move it!
Here at Southeast Polk High School, Darn Danielson, Blake Walker will run down the final points here. Big, blazing shooting night for Dowling as they down Southeast Polk 75-37. For Southeast Polk, Alyssa Bartlett with 18, 8 for Anna Van Kooten, 5 for Maddie Maines, and 3 for Haley Clark. For Dowling, Caitlin Muller with 23, including 6 threes. 18 for Ava Zedeker, who had 4 threes.
It's Abu Sama.
11 for Ellie Muller. What?
It's Abu Sama.
Oh. 11 for Ellie Muller. 6 for Layla Tritton. 6 for Kaylee Klein. 5 for Macy Harmden. 4 for Ellie Olson, 2 for Madison Rice. It was 24-7 after 1, Dowling, 41-18 at the half, 58-35, and then 75-37. And Abu Samba, you see him there, we know he can run on the snowy field.
No,
we've seen him run out here quite a bit.
And it's crazy. He's getting nominated, or he's being put in the Hall of Fame for the Hall of Champions for that and track.
Track, yeah.
Most people forget phenomenal track.
Yeah,
athlete
his
too.
speed and he took over that one championship game and just against Valley there.
Very cool that Southeast Polk does this.
Yeah. A lot of the schools, I was noticing last night at Valley, they have all the pictures up when you make All-State or you make, and it is a cool way to remember these players and athletes. And I've talked about it. It's so fun when we do their high school games and you think they're really good, and then you get to see them go on to college and do well,
I just like telling people, I told you so.
Yeah.
When they get there and they're like, very cool.
Even some of them in the NFL,
I'm still not quite there from when I started calling games, but
well, Alan Lazard is one I could think of, and of course, he lived down the street from us, and my son gave him rides to basketball practice, and he was a really good basketball player too, obviously with his size, but and then Connor Moberly, another.
A lot of these football players are going to be down here getting inducted. They just inducted the softball coach Styles, and then obviously Abu Sama, Draven Woods just got put in, and now Connor Moberly coming up. If we want, let's just go to the PA mic and let it play, so we can listen in.
Congratulations, Connor, on your induction into the Hall of Champions. Elite State All-State Football, Braden Harmon. Braden is the son of Tim and Renee Harmon. Harmon is currently a senior at Southeast Polk. Braden was the starting right guard and captain for this year's state champions. Harmon was a 3-year starter, earning all district honors each year. He helped pave the way for the Rams and 3 straight seasons, leading 5A in total offense. He has been named to All-State teams for 2 consecutive years. He started a total of 37 career games. He really excelled as a pulling guard where he got numerous pancakes on the year, and that's not the kind to eat. Braden was a leader on and off the field, and he will be taking his talents to Iowa Central Community College. Congratulations, Braden, on your induction into the Hall of Champions. I grew up with this kid as a neighbor, and little did I know how hard he hit. Caleb Chetluhar, first team All-State football. Caleb is the son of Joe and Amy Chetluhar. During his senior year, Caleb started as the middle linebacker and was named captain for the 23 season. He led the team in tackles with 64. Chetluhar also added 6.5 tackles for losses and 1 sack. Chetluhar's lone interception of the season came in the state championship game against the Ankeny Hawks. Caleb is 7th all-time in tackles for Southeast Polk with 152 total tackles. He will be taking his talents to Iowa Central Community College. Congratulations, Caleb, on your induction into the Hall of Champions. Here's another young man that knows how to catch a football. First team All-Stater, Carson Robbins. Carson is the son of Kevin and Amy Robbins. Carson was named captain and started at wide receiver all year for the Rams. Robbins led the team in receiving yards with 928, which is 3rd in 5A, while averaging 18.6 yards per catch. He was 2nd in the state for receiving touchdowns, which is also 2nd all-time in the Rams history books. Carson is the all-time SCP leader in receiving yards and 2nd all-time in receptions. Carson is committed to play football for Iowa State University. Congratulations, Carson, on your induction into the Hall of Champions. And finally, yet another receiver, first team All-State football, Sam Zelenovich. Sam is the son of Coach Brad and Emily Zelenovich. Sam played wide receiver for the Rams and started every game during his junior year. He led the state in total receptions with 68, which also puts him at 2nd in SCP history. His 891 receiving yards puts him at 4th in 5A and 4th in the SCP all-time record book. He amassed 9 touchdowns, and his longest touchdown of the year was 80 yards. His 9 receiving touchdowns is 4th in 5A. Sam returned kicks and punts for the Rams. His 334 kick return yards is 2nd all-time in school history. The Rams are really looking forward to Sam's senior season this fall. Congratulations, Sam, on your induction into the Hall of Champions. Let's hear it one more time for all of our inductees into the Dowling Hall of Champions.
Well, there you have it. When you talk about the football team, you see Abu Sama there. A lot of the players off of this year's.
You could put all those guys on the football field now, and then they go out and win everything. Yeah. I mean, that's how good.
Well, we'll see some of them back. Zelenovic
will be coming back. He's the only junior up there on the board, but it's crazy.
Well, let's take a break. We'll do that. We'll be back and be ready for the boys' half of the doubleheader coming up here on CISN.TV.
It's the DeArmond Ford 2024 kickoff event. Start the new year off right and a new F-150 XLT with up to $11,000 off MSRP. Plus 3.9% for 66 months. New Explorers with $1,750 rebate plus 1.9% for 66 months. New Edges with 0.9% APR for 66 months plus $1,000 rebate. And new Escapes with 1.9% for 66 months. Save big during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some wings. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
It's the DeArmond Automotive Knoxville 2024 kickoff event. Get up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Sierra 1500s. Up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 LTZ. Up to $7,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 Turbo Max. And new 2024 Equinoxes starting at $26,490. Save big this new year during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, Iowa. DeArmondAuto.com.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat & Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat and Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Hi, Joe the Car Guy, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car is on injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible, so bring it here to Westside Auto. I have the team of experts that can fix every automotive injury, whether it's a fractured joint, a broken part, or if your car just got its bell rung. We'll do a complete physical to make sure your car is game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get you back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it out there. Move it, move it, move it.
It's the DeArmond Ford 2024 kickoff event. Start the new year off right and a new F-150 XLT with up to $11,000 off MSRP. Plus 3.9% for 66 months. New Explorers with $1,750 rebate plus 1.9% for 66 months. New Edges with 0.9% APR for 66 months plus $1,000 rebate. And new Escapes with 1.9% for 66 months. Save big during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat and Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat and Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some weight. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Hi, Joe the Car Guy, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car is on injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. Westside Auto. I have the team of experts that can fix every automotive injury, whether it's a fractured joint, a broken part, or if your car just got its bell rung. We'll do a complete physical to make sure your car is game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get you back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it out there. Move it, move it, move it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. the Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Welcome back to Southeast Polk High School. It's your second half of tonight's doubleheader Friday night basketball from Southeast Polk High School. It's the Rams of Southeast Polk at 5-10, being host of the Dowling Catholic Maroons at 6-8. Blake Walker, Dar Danielson with you here to wrap things up this evening. Dar, somebody needs a win tonight, and whoever wins tonight might have a little bit positive energy moving forward, because it's been tough sledding for both these two teams.
Yeah, it has, although last night in that ball game, Dowling led Valley till the end of the third quarter, and then they only trailed by 4 heading into the fourth quarter. They end up falling there by 8, but played Valley really close. The thing tonight, though, is you got Bodie Goodman with averaging about 23 points for Southeast Polk, and then it kind of drops off where for Dowling you have, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4 players averaging in double figures for Dowling. So they can, when they get somebody that's not off a little bit or isn't hitting quite right, they can go. Last night it was Riddick Metton. He came on and had a good game in the second quarter. He had 12 points. All those coming in the second and third quarter kind of kept them in that close with Valley when they needed it. And then Capola had double figures. Both Capolas had double figures for him last night. And that'll be the question, too. I mean, they had a full game that went down, into the fourth quarter. Will that weigh on them a little bit? Although I think they're deep enough, Dowling here, that they should be able to handle that all right. But for Southeast Polk, and we talked about this in other games we've done with them, they need to find somebody else to help Bodie. I mean, Bodie Goodman can score everywhere, but if you give up 30 to him and nobody else, then it's the old thing there where you're going to get beat because you need some extra help with scoring.
One thing that I'm sure Dowling Catholic's going to really want to focus in on is finishing games.
Yeah.
In their last 5 games, they've only won 1 out of those 4. The totals of these games: they lost to Valley by 8, they lost to Ankeny by 6, Johnston by 7, beat Waukee by 2, and lost to Iowa City West by 2. So
yeah,
finish games.
So they're sitting at what, 6 and 7,
6 and 8,
6 and 8.
Yeah.
But you flip 4 of those games over, you're 10 and 4.
Yeah.
You're right there, and so that's the thing. And late in the season, if you could find that where you can finish it, and get on a hot streak, get into the state tournament, who knows what could happen.
It's one of the most even matchups in the state that the CIML has to offer since 2006. Southeast Polk leads the series 14-13, so it stays pretty even across the board. We're going to hop to a break, and we'll be back for the starting lineups and get you ready for our opening tip-off. It's Dowling Catholic versus Southeast Polk coming up on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
It's the DeArmond Ford 2024 kickoff event. Start the new year off right and a new F-150 XLT with up to $11,000 off MSRP. Plus 3.9% for 66 months. New Explorers with $1,750 rebate plus 1.9% for 66 months. New Edges with 0.9% APR for 66 months plus $1,000 rebate. And new Escapes with 1.9% for 66 months. Save big during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some weight. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Back here at Southeast Polk High School, Blake Walker, Dar Danielson with you here. It is a pretty full crowd tonight. It is a cancer awareness night here tonight in Southeast Polk. So you see a little bit of pink thrown into the crowd, and they've come out in troves to watch a really good matchup tonight. Let's head down to the floor and get your starting lineup.
Let's give a warm grand welcome to Coach Justin Iverson and the Maroons. And your Southeast Polk Rams under head coach Alan Jenkins. The three officials assigned to tonight's contest: William Dotson, Ryan Abel, and Tyler Wellendorf. Keeping the official scorebook, Teresa Grant. On the scoreboard, Blaine Sullivan, and shot clock, Kyle Lehman. And now let's meet the players in tonight's contest. For the Dowling Catholic Maroons, the 6-foot senior number 4, Joey Capola. For your Rams, the 6-foot senior number 1, A.J. Schaefer. For Dowling Catholic, he stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, and the senior number 10, Joe Broderick. For the Rams, a junior 6 foot tall, number 2, Bodie Downtown Goodman. For the Maroons, a 6'3" senior, number 12, Ryan Clucky. For the Rams, he's a sophomore, 5'11", number 12, Brady Norris. For Dowling Catholic, 6'1" sophomore, number 13, Maddox Capola. For the Rams, a 6'3" senior, number 20, Jackson J.D. Barton. And for the Maroons, a 6'3" senior, number 21, Riddick Metten. And back in the lineup tonight, number 22, 6'3" senior, Trey Lust.
Alrighty, we are ready to get rolling here tonight. Dar, anything stand out on the page lineup-wise, height-wise?
Well, just a little bit of a size advantage there for Dowling with 6'9" Joe Broderick, 2 6'3" guys for Southeast Polk, 2 for Dowling. So just a little bit of a size advantage there. And as I said, the scoring, you got 4 players that average in double figures for Dowling and just 1. Couple that are close for Southeast Polk, but Bodie Goodman is the main man on the scoring column for them.
We're off and running. Trey Lust gets the tip. Bodie Goodman controls with his bright red/pink shoes, and we're off and running here at Southeast Polk. The Rams in all white with yellow and black trim. Dowling in maroon with black trim and gray numbers. Drive to the basket by Trey Lust starts us off, and that's not going to go, and Dowling Catholic's on the rebound. Southeast Polk 5-10 on the 2023-2024 season. Dowling Catholic 6-8. So pretty even teams. Southeast Polk's won 2 out of their last 5. Dowling 1 out of their last 5, and that one win came against third-ranked Waukee.
And as you said, all close losses.
Yeah, haven't lost a game by more than 8 points in their last 5 games, of the 4 games they've lost. Goodman all the way, high off glass, won't go. He will be the man. It's like you said, and Dar's not over-exaggerating. Bodie is the guy. Here's a three-pointer on the wing that's going to splash home for Joey Capola, Dowling Catholic's #1 option.
That gets them going. They're going to press a little bit. Here, try to force some turnovers.
Capola averages 13 points per contest. Here's a nice basket underneath that's going to go for number A.J. Schaefer down low, #1. Or excuse me, that was Jackson Barton.
That was Barton, yeah.
Schaefer on the assist.
Schaefer with the assist, right.
There you go.
I figured you'd straighten it out eventually, but no.
Dowling Catholic won the first matchup between these two teams back on December 12th, 54-49. Maroons swinging around, 9 seconds on the shot clock. Good defense all across the board. Three-pointer by the Maroons won't fall. There's a good rebound, though, and right back up and in by number 13, Maddox Capola.
And the pressure by Dowling. Now that's something, they may have the size advantage, but when you're inside like Southeast Polk was, you got to identify somebody and box them off that rebound. You can't just let them come right in and put the ball back up.
Now Maddox is just a sophomore. A lot of Dowling's lineup is a lot of seniors. They're going to lose a lot at the end of the season, but you get a lot for Maddox. There's a travel on Trey Lust. And Dowling will get it back. Just under 6 to go here in the first quarter. Getting rolling here. Blake Walker, Dar Danielson with you here this evening. Pass to the corner. Back up top to the wing. This is Riddick Metten. Cannot knock it down. Had a good look. Not enough on it. Trey Lust goes all the way the other way, and a late whistle is going to be blown. And Trey Lust will go to the line to shoot 2.
And that's the thing, if they can attack Dowling, maybe get them in a little foul trouble here.
Trey averaging just above 8 points per contest. The free throw line, not his friend this year. 41% from the charity stripe, but he does knock down his first.
You got the reverse jinx on that one.
Yeah. Update from girls basketball. Johnston hangs on and defeats Centennial 64-59. You're going to see a lot of coaches watching that game film.
Yeah.
5-3 after the miss by Lust. He goes 1 of 2 from the line.
And that could be a good thing late in the season. You get a tight game, you know, kind of.
Boy, strong take to the basket that won't go for Joe Broderick. He almost looked like he was going to go up and dunk it.
Those close games remind you that, hey, yeah, we got to show up. Broderick had 13 last night.
Broderick, an 82% free throw shooter. His first one will miss off the back iron. Broderick's got one more on the way here. Averages 12 points per contest. He misses both, and Southeast Polk will take the rebound.
Unusual for an 82% free throw shooter.
That's a lucky break for the Rams. Pass down low into double team coverage. Jackson Barton turns around and rims out on his turnaround jumper. Barton, one of 3 captains on this Southeast Polk team. There's an up and under ball that's not going to go for Riddick Metten. And the Rams race back the other way. Bodie Goodman from way outside knocks down his first triple of the night.
Well, and he can explode from anywhere on the floor. We know that. And
he had 26 in the first half against Waukee early in the season. Cooled off a little bit, finished with 35, but nonetheless, I mean, he can score and score at will. Strong take to the basket by Joey Capola.
Yeah, he saw the opening there right through the defense. Both teams just not settled in defensively yet here. It's
Barton goes right into the teeth of the defense. He can't get it to go off back And the Maroons will come back the other way, and there's a long three that won't fall by Coppola.
Looking for that transition three, but
not enough on it. Goodman leaning gets the shot to go.
He had that down by his chest. He had to pull it up to get it to shoot it.
He's got 5 so far for the Rams. Just over 3.5 to go, and it's Southeast Polk by 1. Back the other way. High off glass, won't go. Bodie thought he got fouled, or at least there was something, but
or
no
the
call.
basket got hit, but I don't know if it was Sam or the defender that hit the basket, but
he can play defense too. He's not just an offensive juggernaut, and he's only a junior.
But the thing on offense, anytime, anywhere, he can shoot it.
Back to the basket, now back outside. Dowling looking for a shot. This is Ryan Kleppe who tosses it down low, and a beautiful assist to Joe Broderick underneath.
Dowling going really deep in the shot clock here.
Goodman back outside. Grady Norris thought about a 3. Instead, they'll go back to Bodie. He'll fire a 3, and it goes.
That was great. He set up the defender, faked him, got him up in the air, slid to the left. It wasn't a, step back like Caitlin Clark does, just a slide over.
Tough and one by Joey Coppola on the other end, and he'll go to the line for a chance at a 3-point play. I called a lot of Bowen Bourne's games when he was at Norwalk. Bodie Goodman reminds me of Bowen Bourne. Just a very quick, can move, very athletic.
Sam Zelinovich in for the Rams.
Just got inducted into the Southeast Polk Hall of Champions not just 30 minutes ago. Coppola knocks down his free throw. It's a 3-point play, and the Maroons lead by 1. Barton all the way. High off glass it goes.
Well, and Barton's kept attacking all night. Now he finally gets one to fall.
Quick spot-up jumper. A little too short on it by Maddox Coppola. The Rams come all the way back the other way. Tough layup. Not going to drop that time for Sam Zelinovich.
Yeah, that might have been when we wanted to kick back out.
A little too ahead of the pass. Bodie Goodman all the way to the other end. Shorts the layup. That time he didn't want to get more.
Well, Coppola fell off him there, and I think he was surprised. He was ready to contort, and Coppola just fell off and said he's going to concede it and not foul him. He left it short.
Nice baseline drive and a nice shot by Dante Cataldo. A couple of the football players getting in on the action here. Dowling by 1 in a back and forth first quarter so far. Schaefer worked his way all the way outside back to Zelinovich. Trey Lust all the way to the hoop, and it won't go. Boy, Southeast Polk's they don't want to shoot threes. They want to take twos. Trey Lust got a piece of that thing for a block, and it's a save by Bodie Goodman. Well, they can create a heck of a highlight play here. Goodman all the way and gets fouled. He will go to the line to shoot 2, and a tough fall for Joe Broderick. And Broderick, who already has 2 pretty good size braces on both knees, one bigger than the other.
Yeah,
continues to limp away here.
Took the shot there.
Bodie saw the advantage, wanted to go all the way, and he'll go to the line.
Alier Agal will come in for him.
So Goodman will go to the line to shoot 2 here. Obviously a sub out here for Joe Broderick. As he goes and sits on the bench, and Goodman will go to the line to shoot 2. He's got 8 so far and make it 9.
74% from the free throw line. If you're going to attack the basket, you got to be able to cash in when you get fouled. He does.
Bodie rims out on the second. And we're knotted at 14 with 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Doesn't feel like anyone's got a true advantage so far in this one.
No.
Agau gets caught up with Goodman, and that's an offensive foul. Agau had his back turned and never actually looked to make a play out of it, so an easy whistle there, and it will be Southeast Polk basketball.
Pressure again by Dowling.
I was going to say a little bit of a press here. They'll go down low to Zeb Hins, and Hins can't get the short turnaround to go.
Yeah, those are the shots that talk about other scorers got to step up.
Nice strong take to the basket by Lucas Paoli. Shot clock is dead, and I'm sure they're going to hold on here for the last shot. Goodman, 16 seconds. He'll just put up a shot, and it won't go. Surprised they didn't hold.
Yeah.
I think they just kind of got caught up in a bad offensive set, maybe didn't like it as much. 5 seconds, Capola to the corner. They go back to Joey. His shot at the buzzer, and he gets fouled as he tries to shoot a three. And Bodie gets his first foul of the ball game.
Yeah, that's one of those where the coach is going to say, lay off him, and it's if he hits a buzzer beater, okay, but if not, don't let him step to the line and try to get it there.
Joey will shoot three with half a second left on the clock. And Joey sinks his first. Capola leading the team in points per game, 13. Also 36% shooter from the floor.
He had 5 threes last night against Valley. 3 of those in the fourth quarter that kept him in the game late.
Last one by Capola, he misses, and that will do it for the end of the first quarter. It's a fun one so far, 16-14. Dowling Catholic on top of Southeast Polk. We'll be back. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
It's the DeArmond Automotive Knoxville 2024 kickoff event. Save big on our last 2023 Ram 1500 Laramie with up to $13,000 off MSRP. Up to $15,000 off MSRP on new 2023 Gladiators. Up to $7,500 off new 2024 Grand Cherokees. And new Jeep Renegades as low as $27,990. Save big this new year during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, Iowa. DeArmondAuto.com.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. You know, we always appreciate it when people watch our games. I just saw on Twitter, it's okay if you can step away. If you have TV that can catch the Dallas Mavericks, Luka Doncic has 65 points, and the fourth quarter is just starting. So maybe there might be history tonight in Dallas.
Yeah, but we got a tight game here.
We do have a tight game. Bodie Goodman might drop 65.
Yeah.
Heck of a game so far, 16-14. Quick drive to the basket, little too hard off glass. Boy, both teams having a hard time as there's a foul by Maddox Capola.
Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of the frustration here out of both these teams offensively. They're getting shots and just not dropping them. And again, that 2-2-1 press.
Bodie hands it off to A.J. Schaefer. And they'll continue to swing it back around on a little bit of a weave. Grady Norris had it for a second. Barton puts his back to the basket, puts it up and in. It sure feels like Jackson Barton says, I might have to be that next option for Southeast.
Yeah, he missed his first two, but he's kept going at the basket and hit his last two. Don't concede that inside game. Take it at him.
Ryan Kleppe all the way, and that one drops. Well, I hope you enjoyed the three-pointers in our last game, the girls' game, because the way it's playing out here, both these teams could care less about the three-point line.
Yeah, we'll see. Goodman will shoot a few, but so far nobody else is really hoisting them, are they?
Of course, I jinx it here. Capola for three, and it goes.
Joey Capola says, wait a minute.
What do I know?
Oh, yeah.
Dowling's lead is 5, largest of the game. Trey Luss saves a dangerous pass. He goes all the way and can't quite get it to fall.
That was a great move to split the defenders, just couldn't finish it.
They are barely missing these shots. Wide open for three is Ryan Kleppe, and it goes.
So you got the three fountain open again.
Yeah, three-point line starting to get rolling again, and Dowling Catholic's loving it. 24-16. We'll take a break. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. 24-16. Dowling Catholic on top. Goodman for three at the top. Might have gotten tipped, and it doesn't go.
Dowling's just slowly pushed that lead out with a couple threes.
Boy, nice ball inside. Back outside to Joe Broderick. And that won't fall, but the Maroons are on the rebound. They've been pretty good on the glass most of the evening here. Broderick, triple teamed. Can't quite get it to fall. Putback won't go. We're playing hot potato down low. Barton finally snags it away.
Playing a little volleyball there.
Yeah, seriously. Schaefer, baseline, blocked right back by Maddox Capola. Back to his brother Joey, and Dowling will set stuff up here on offense. 5:21 to go here in the first half. Baseline drive, that one goes. Nicely done by Ryan Kleppe.
Good attack of the defender, pick it right up off the glass.
He's got 7 this quarter. Didn't have any in the first.
You better get that across. He throws it away. He was close to a 10-second call there.
Southeast Polk slipping here in the last couple minutes. Capola knocks down the three. Dowling just continues to go on a roll. It's 29-16 in the blink of an eye. We'll be back. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
It's the DeArmond Automotive Knoxville 2024 kickoff event. Save big on our last 2023 Ram 1500 Laramie with up to $13,000 off MSRP. Up to $15,000 off MSRP on new 2023 Gladiators. Up to $7,500 off new 2024 Grand Cherokees. And new Jeep Renegades as low as $27,990. Save big this new year during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, Iowa. DeArmondAuto.com.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
We welcome you back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Dowling Catholic is on a roll here. A 13-2 run to start the second quarter.
Found the outside range, three threes there in that run.
They have really picked things up, and Bodie Goodman and his offense are going to have to figure something out here pretty quickly. Because it's Bodie and Jackson Barton, and that's pretty much it. Goodman far side to Norris. Rex Smith with it here. He throws it off a Maroon, and it's up the floor comes Dowling.
Yeah, and they had the shot clock down to 5 there, so
Nice swing back outside to Metten, and a three-pointer from the wing will not go for Ryan Kleppe. And we're going to have a whistle and double dribble on A.J. Schaefer. Boy, things switched at the blink of an eye for Southeast Polk.
Well, that Dowling found their offense, different players, and we talked about it. Bodie, but he's not hitting. The others haven't stepped up.
Trying to find something. Coppola for three. That won't drop. He's got 16 already. Goodman all the way. High off glass, and it drops.
They needed that. Finally get the lid off the basket, but Dowling comes right back to attack.
Boy, almost a jump ball, and Dowling once again just continues to rebound down low. Tons of second chances here. There's a travel on Dowling. A lot of contact down low, but not enough for a whistle.
And tomorrow we got 3 ball games.
Roosevelt and Linn-Mar.
Yep. Then Valley, Cedar Rapids, Kennedy, and Sioux City East, Waukee.
So 2 top 10 matchups to close out the day.
And then Sunday we got football playoffs.
Yeah, we do.
This could be a good.
You had me worried. I thought we had
a. No, we're not bad. I couldn't do 4 days in a row. Would be a little.
Well, and then next week, are we off completely? I know we have state wrestling, girls state wrestling.
Yeah, I think
next week.
We're off to wrestling. Oh, nice!
What a bucket by
Bodie.
Goodman. Yeah, make sure to tune into the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union YouTube channel for state wrestling on Thursday and Friday.
Now Southeast Polk starting to sneak back a little bit.
Goodman for 3 from distance, rims out. Well, that would have been a big shot. Swing back outside to Cole Suburb. And that goes.
Yeah, gets the kiss and the drop. Southard with the 3.
Another loose ball and another turnover by Southeast Polk. Coppola all the way through traffic, won't go. And Barton's got the rebound. He'll fly it all the way down to the other side. Tough layup, won't go, and Southeast Polk just can't catch a break time. That was Grady Norris.
Goodman had another look at the tip, too, and couldn't get it to go.
Strong take to the basket. Not going to fall for Cataldo. Boy, a lot of heavy contact down low. I mean, there's only been 1 foul this quarter.
Yeah.
And it's on Dowling. Schaefer. Through traffic and good. It's almost like a sigh of relief when it does go in. Lead is back down to 10.
Well, that was a big switch there, because if Goodman had hit that 3, it was down, but then it quickly got back up.
Boy, nice
now
quick move. Yeah, nice quick move by Joe Broderick. Taking it to the hole. Bodie sees a chance to go all the way. He does and rolls out.
Too much of a spin.
Maroons come all the way back. Trying to extend that lead just a little bit more. 1:21 to go here in the first half. Broderick through traffic, too hard. And again, the whistles are quiet tonight. Schaefer to Bodie Goodman. Goodman goes all the way through traffic and gets fouled. He took his time there, seeing if he could get contact. And eventually
he was waiting and waiting, double clutched it, and finally drew the foul.
He's going to do everything he could to get to the stripe, and that's where he'll go here. He's got 13 so far. And the first one rolls out. It's his second free throw missed tonight.
And that's where it shows sometimes you're trying so hard to score, and then you get to the free throw line, you're a little worn out, and you got to try to collect yourself.
He goes 1 of 2 from the line, and he's got 14.
Get a stop here and get a bucket. You still keep it below double digits at the half.
Cow is back in for Dowling, bringing a little bit more size. .15 seconds on the shot clock.
Dowling spreading it out a little bit.
Kleppe all the way, and a timeout is called by Einerson to think about the possession here upcoming. He's got 10 seconds on the shot clock to be 35 seconds overall. Big final possession here. If you're Southeast Polk, try to get this thing at least within 10.
Yeah, under double digits. And for Dowling, we'll see if they run a play here. Looks like he's trying to draw up something there you see on the whiteboard.
No sign stealing here like they're accusing Iowa State of.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, 'cause sports, it just gets crazier and crazier, doesn't it? It's like, man.
Anything anymore. Sign stealing in basketball is crazy, though.
Yeah.
If that actually, it's crazy. 35 seconds to go on the game clock. 9 seconds to go on the shot clock. Nick Frericks all the way, won't go. Long rebound, and Dowling's going to get it back.
And they can hold for one now.
Yes,
the
they
shot
can.
clock under. Shot clock out of play.
Kleppe picked up by Zelenovic. Now they go over to Goodman, and an offensive foul on Joey Coppola.
Hooked him in the eye there.
Or Ryan Kleppe, excuse me. Ten seconds to go. Goodman gets fouled again. This time by Nick Frericks. That's 4 fouls on Dowling. Southeast Polk has still not been whistled for a foul in the second quarter. There's 9 seconds to go on the game clock.
If you get fouled here, you get 2, so you got to just ease off.
Zelenovic was wide open. They go down low. Barton turnaround, just can't find the bottom of the basket. And that will do it for the end of the first half. Dowling Catholic on top by 11, 34-23. We'll be back. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some wings. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Hi, Joe the Car Guy, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car is on injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible, so bring it here to Westside Auto. I have the team of experts that can fix every automotive injury, whether it's a fractured joint, a broken part, or if your car just got its bell rung. We'll do a complete physical to make sure your car is game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get you back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging out there. Move it, move it, move it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Dowling Catholic on top of Southeast Polk, 34-23 at your halftime break. Couple unofficial score for you on the update side. Cole Southard has 3. Dante Cataldo with 2. Joey Coppola with 16. That leads all. Joe Broderick with 4. Ryan Kleppe with 7. Maddox Coppola with 2. For Southeast Polk, A.J. Schaefer with 2. Bodie Goodman with 14. Jackson Barton with 6. And Trey Lust with 1. It goes back to what you said in the first half in the pregame. You just got to get Bodie a little bit of help. And also, the basket has a lid on it for Southeast
Yeah, they're
Polk.
getting looks. You know, they've got it inside a few times, and they're getting some looks. They just aren't falling. But then give Dowling credit. They've been really spreading the floor on offense and moving around, and they're crashing the boards too, and getting, kind of controlling the rebound situation a little bit here too.
Yeah, and it sets yourself up well. I mean, the free throw line has not been kind to Southeast Polk. As for Dowling, I mean, Southeast Polk didn't commit a foul in the second quarter. So you're trying to set yourself up well, trying to get things put together, and they're letting them play. I mean, there's no doubt about that. So that's another thing to keep an eye out on as the rest of the evening goes on. But I don't know. Both these two teams looking for wins. Southeast Polk looking for their 6th win. Dowling looking for their 7th win. The Maroons have lost 4 out of their last 5. Southeast Polk has lost 3 out of their last 5. Last win came over Hoover.
And you can see with Dowling, when they get that offense, they're moving the ball around, they're hitting, they're doing good. It's just, close losses they've had here. Same thing with Dowling. They led them for into the third quarter, and then Valley made a little run on them last night and took the lead back. And, yeah, they got the potential there. It's just finishing the games, as you mentioned.
And it's so cliche to say it, but this Dowling team legit feels like one of those teams that you really don't want to see in your district. Waukee lost to Dowling, and that they struggled with them, and it's just something to think about that you don't want to have to face these guys late in the postseason. So you just never know. Same thing with Southeast Polk. Bodie Goodman could go off for 40 and you'd be in trouble.
Yeah, and Dowling last year, they lost in the sub-state semifinal. They could have been on to state, but they lost a close game there. So just put it together, getting over the hump here.
Yeah. We'll take a little bit of a longer break, and we'll be back for the second half. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
It's the DeArmond Ford 2024 kickoff event. Start the new year off right and a new F-150 XLT with up to $11,000 off MSRP. Plus 3.9% for 66 months. New Explorers with $1,750 rebate plus 1.9% for 66 months. New Edges with 0.9% APR for 66 months plus $1,000 rebate. And new Escapes with 1.9% for 66 months. Save big during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some wings. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand, custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Dowling Catholic on top of Southeast Polk. 34-23 here is your score at the halftime break. Just over 2.5 minutes ready to get going here. Talk about tomorrow's games. You've already brought it up a couple times, but big games tomorrow. Linn-Mar takes on Roosevelt. Roosevelt, sneaky good team, 10 wins so far this season.
Yeah, playing pretty well. Yeah.
Linn-Mar, a team that, ironically, both those two teams have beaten Waukee, so there's your common denominator. Linn-Mar, off to a pretty good start, has slipped a little as of late. They won a lot of games early, very close margins. The big one I think everybody has their eye on is Valley versus Kennedy. Last year, you and I called that game in Valley, and Kennedy took them to the woodshed. It wasn't even close.
Yeah, that was one of those where you're thinking, okay, this young Valley team, they still need a lot of work. Well, then they put it together and of course, go on to win the title there. But, yeah.
The big thing here this year is definitely, it feels like Kennedy is the best team. But then you look at last year, and they got upset in the first round, and you're like, well, we just never know. We obviously have bias to Central Iowa, but it just, I got to see it to believe it.
Well, and then it'd be a little interesting because last year, Valley, you come out that young team, you had nothing to lose,
Nobody picked them.
And so now we'll see, do they feel that at all?
Yeah.
But they still seem to be playing like last night. They still seem to be playing, they're having fun, they're, and stuff. So we'll see, because if they feel a little pressure to repeat or if they just come out and have fun. And BJ has a way of getting the best out of them at the right time.
The biggest surprise that has caught a lot of people off guard, Iowa City West was number 10 in last week's polls. They are now number 2. So they have jumped way up. Jack McCaffrey is playing there. He's the last McCaffrey in line, still at Iowa City. Previous McCaffreys have gone on to the state tournament and had much success. So you just never know what can happen. But top two teams are from Eastern Iowa, something to keep an eye out for. So Valley Kennedy should be a great game tomorrow. And then we finish it out, Waukee and Sioux City East. Waukee's kind of, I don't know about Waukee
Yeah,
yet.
it's hard to tell. I've seen a few times where they come out and they play really well, and it seems like but it's just,
it's inconsistent.
Yeah, it is. It hasn't blown you totally away yet, so we'll see what happens with it.
The Valley win was great, but you'll look at it and be like, well, you want a half-court buzzer beater.
But you say, well, they found a way to win. But, and then the other night against Northwest, they come out, so, we'll see what happens.
It's going to be interesting here as the season goes on. Excited to see how the different brackets come out for sub-states or districts, and we'll see how everything shakes out. But we're ready to go here in the second half. Southeast Polk trails Dowling 34-23 is your score. Bodie Goodman's got 14, but it's Joey Coppola, 16 for him, leads the way. And we'll see what happens here in the second half. Goodman quickly doubled. Schaefer blocks right back. Got it right back and blocked again. If one guy's going to step up for Southeast Polk, who do you think it's got to be?
I don't know yet.
Three-pointer from the top. That's off back iron. And once again, you brought it up. The rebounds are just killing Southeast Polk right now.
Jackson Barton's been playing tough inside. He missed a couple. He hit a couple. But they can pick up any points extra from anywhere. Helps out.
Roderick
Goodman
working his way down low. Floater won't go. Putback won't fall. And a rebound is taken back away. Lust all the way and gets fouled by Joey Coppola. Trey was 1 of 2 on the line tonight. See what his luck is this time around. Trey's 1 free throw is his only point tonight. And Southeast Polk, they've had good looks. They're taking it to the basket, which is what you want from your players, but they just can't seem to get anything to drop.
And that confidence factor does play into it, too. Yeah. When you've had those losses, you're like, uh-oh. Whereas it seems like Dowling a little more, they know they've been in games and lost close ones, but you miss a shot, you come right back at it, shoot it again, It's just...
And it's only a 10-point game. It doesn't feel like it's a 10-point game, but it's only a 10-point game. Three-pointer from the wing, shorts it again. A couple ill-advised shots here, and a couple guys go down. Bodie Goodman goes down.
Grabbing an
ankle. I think he got rolled on. Jackson Barton went down. Still Dowling Catholic ball. Shout out to both guys on camera tonight for us, Drew and Aaron. Jose, our producer. I don't know what. Did they give a foul or did they just?
No, I think let everybody get up.
Shot clock. That's what they were doing.
Oh, is that what? Okay. Get reset because it hit. Yeah, it did hit the rim. So
Long pass goes through the official's legs.
Yeah, then Dowling turns around, throws it away. It's like,
it's not the prettiest basketball so far. Then Southeast Polk, couple baskets, heck, 1 3-pointer.
yeah, would put you right back in it here. I think that's the thing for both these teams, the consistency.
Barton spins off glass and good. Dowling, though, runs the floor.
Then you give the layup back on the other end.
And Coppola did not waste time. Nobody got back. Schaefer. Got to be careful with that right hand. Almost had an offensive foul. Norris blocked again. Coppola sidesteps the defender and knocks down the three. He's got 19.
And when he squares up and looks at the basket, he's just confident right now. He's boom. Get in that rhythm. And Bodie Miller, we've not seen a big outburst out of him yet either. They've been able to contain him pretty well.
Bodie's got 14. Gets around a defender and gets quickly double teamed. Barton fades, won't go.
And that's the thing about Bodie. He can get his 25, but if you make him work for every one of them, then it's a little different.
Back outside, Coppola again off back iron and another offensive rebound for Dowling. They go back to the far side. Maddox will try his luck, and it's a 3-pointer and a foul on top of it. He'll go to the line for a chance at a rare 4-point play. Full timeout is taken on the floor, and we'll take one with him. 42-16, Dowling leads over Southeast Polk.
It's the DeArmond Automotive Knoxville 2024 kickoff event. Save big on our last 2023 Ram 1500 Laramie with up to $13,000 off MSRP. Up to $15,000 off MSRP on new 2023 Gladiators. Up to $7,500 off new 2024 Grand Cherokees. And new Jeep Renegades as low as $27,990. Save big this new year during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, Iowa. DeArmondAuto.com.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Blake Walker, Dar Danielson with you here. 42-26, a 4-point play opportunity for Maddox Coppola out of the timeout break here. And he's got it.
You know, with the double bonus, there's a potential for a 5-point play.
Yeah.
If you shoot and then they say it's after the shot you're backing in, that's a potential. Now, I've seen one yet. It's too early in this stuff, but
nice basket by Schaefer.
Credit Schaefer. He's tenacious. He's been back at it. He's attacked the basket a couple times, gotten blocked, but there he gets one on the drive.
Oh, nice pass, nice find down low.
But again, Dowling seems like they have an answer right now for whatever.
Maddox Coppola's got it figured out. 45-28.
Southeast Polk tries edging closer, and we'll just push you right back.
Pass down low, picked up by Broderick. Is it just me? I don't know how much it'll come on camera, but number 20, Jackson Barton, his jersey just seems way darker than everybody else's jersey. Yeah, you can see it right there.
A little bit, yeah.
So I'm not crazy.
I know.
Got put in the wrong washing machine, I guess.
Yeah, or didn't use the whatever pod you use now to whiten things.
3-pointer from the corner by Dowling. That won't fall, and Bodie Goodman's on the rebound. They're going to have to get something rolling here. Lead is 17. Goodman all the way through traffic and shorts it.
There again, they're making him work for his points. They're not.
Step back by Coppola, short. Barton and Goodman fighting for the ball, and they got it back.
help each other up.
Yeah, Martin and Broderick laughing, helping each other up on the other end. They're still laughing about it. That's what you like to see.
Yeah, good sportsmanship and fun. They know they weren't trying to knock each other down, hurt each other. They just got tangled up and went down. And Ali Aragao back in.
Broderick will go to the bench. Trying to clean the other side of the floor.
Aragao 6'8", listed at 6'8" on the.
Yeah, he's got some height to him.
He's
also limping really
badly.
he's got
that knee. He was limping earlier. He's got that right knee wrapped, and now he's limping up the floor even worse.
That was number 12, Ryan Kleppe. Goodman through traffic, won't go, put back, just also won't fall. Goodman gets the and one because of all shots to go in.
The pushback, yeah.
He's got 16. He'll go to the line to shoot one more.
Official talking to a gal now and saying, "Hey, are you all right?" And now
don't have to be a hero, buddy.
Yeah, he's going to come back out.
He's not happy about it.
Well, you just get in, you're getting your minutes, and then you get injured, and you got to come back out.
Cataldo checks in for Maddox Capola. Boy, Maddox has really picked it up here. He's got 5, 7, 8. He's got 10 overall. 8 of which here in this quarter, as Goodman knocks down the free throw to make it a 3-point play. He's got 17.
Yeah, and Maddox is only averaging about 4 points a game.
Yeah, so
the younger of the two.
That's that classic Iowa basketball thing whenever we play somebody, they always have that guy that goes off for no reason.
Yeah, Iowa always has one guy that gets his career high, doesn't he?
Subhard knocks down his second three-pointer of the night. And Zelenovic hands it right back off, and a layup the other way by Dante Cataldo. Dowling has opened this thing up here in the third quarter. Goodman all the way off front iron. Ball is loosed, and the Maroons got it back. A couple quick moves down low, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Cataldo.
I think they called a foul before somebody got hurt down there.
Ryan Kleppe gets whistled. Oh, and I mean, this is the Dowling team that I was talking about. If they come out like this, they can beat anybody.
Yeah, come out and just hard nose, rebound, shoot the ball, move the ball around.
I mean, they have their stars, but at the same time, they're just kind of a team. You just really don't know who's going to step up. And
yeah, like I said, they got 4 guys averaging in double figures, but they just
Hins here on the floor here for Southeast Polk. Zelenovic tried to get it backdoor and tosses another turnover. Maroons come racing back, and a bounce pass not going to work in favor of Lucas Paoli.
No look pass, but it was to the other team.
Tried it. Rex Davis to Zelenovic. Sam spins his way in and gets the layup to go. It's his first basket of the night. You see that football footwork kind of sneak in there a little bit. Savard can't get it. Rams looking for anything here to go on a run.
Yeah, he became the big play guy, didn't he, this year for
Barton
football.
Spins off glass and good. He's had a couple good looks.
Yeah,
there.
Barton, he's on the, it seems like he's on the verge of doing something, but he just.
Nice pass. Broderick for 3, rolls out.
Didn't get it, but a good in and out there.
Rams electing not to run here. Davis holds back. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Schaefer gets caught up, and a whistle is blown on Lucas Paoli.
Yeah, he just got a little too anxious there.
Nick Frericks is in along with Jack Jepson.
That's 4 team fouls on Dowling. I don't know with 51.9 if we'll get to the bonus, but in this quarter, but they might. Next foul.
Hins will direct traffic with 47 seconds to go. Hins pull-up jumper off back iron. Rams just cannot buy a bucket. Boy, a bodying play down low. Whoa, Nick Frericks was not going to be denied.
Oh, a lot of arm in there, but I don't know.
Surprised we didn't see a foul, or not a foul, but a possible flop just to get that contact.
Yeah.
Hins to Zelenovic. Boy, good defense by Dowling. Not letting him rotate over very often. Schaefer all the way and gets fouled, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. That is the 5th foul of the quarter for Dowling, so they will sit in the double bonus here for 6 seconds.
6.4 seconds, yeah.
6 seconds. And Schaefer will shoot 2. Schaefer, another captain on this offense, hits his first free throw. He's got 5 tonight. Second one on the way is no good. Rebound snagged right back away. Up the floor. As time expires, he did not get that off, and that will do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. We will head to the 4th. Dowling on top of Southeast Polk, 54-36. We'll be back. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
One more quarter to go here at Southeast Polk High School. 54-36, Dowling Catholic on top of the Rams. Blake Walker, Dar Danielson with you. Wrapping things up here. One more quarter to go. Close to the first quarter. It was a 2-point game at the end of the first, and then Dowling exploded in the second and has not let off the gas.
Yeah, kind of slowly pushed out, started hitting some threes, and they're good attack in the basket by Paoli. That's his first points tonight. Yes, it is. Goodman all the way, bump from behind, and a couple guys hit the floor, and it'll be a foul on Trey Lust. Blocking foul on Lust. He fell down, and then just a couple bodies hitting the floor across the floor. Maroons by 20. Dowling looking for win number 7 on the season. Trying to close back into 500. Goodman tries to go for the steal, but he's out of bounds. Just rolling out the back on him.
They'll try to clean off the floor underneath here. High pass picked up by Jack Jepson. I see a couple more newer names on the floor here for Dowling, trying to get everybody subbed in. Three-pointer by Sublin. South Howard can't get it to go. Rams finally get a rebound. They'll swing it back outside. It's stolen right back away by Dante Cataldo. We're back and forth. Goodman fouled by Cataldo.
And with the reset, that makes it the first foul. And they're going to have
bring most of the starters
wholesale
back.
subs in, with a 20-point lead here.
You know, Bodie Goodman started with 9, then he had 5, and then he had 3. So Dowling has really locked him down for the most part. Barton, low post, too hard. Goodman gets the rebound, though, and puts it up and in over top of a guy.
He loves that spot down there because
Yeah.
he can get the defender up and get into him and try to get the free throw. That time he didn't get it, he got the bucket, but
Ball is knocked free. Broderick shakes away his defender and knocks down the three. Boy, he created some separation, that's for sure. 6 minutes to go in this one. Hins swings over to Barton. He goes all the way across the floor to Trey Lust. Goodman through traffic.
how
Gets
did
it to
he
drop.
do that?
He's got 21.
They call him downtown Bodie, but tonight it's been inside
Yeah.
Bodie, you know. Bodie in the paint.
He can score at will. You got to put a hand on him no matter what. Capola. Dowling looking for a good shot here. Lead is 19 with under 5.5 to go. Stop, turn, spin, no good. Fronts it. And Broderick can't grab the rebound. And the Rams will push. Still not out of it. Can go on a run here. They're going to take. It's going to take some scoring.
Yeah, got to get a run, a few stops.
Goodman might have to really get going.
But he draws two defenders.
Norris for three, no good. Dowling is fighting for the rebound. And
Barton tried to sneak in from behind there and almost caught somebody in the head.
Broderick got lucky and pulled it away.
Yeah.
Spinning shot rolls in for Joey Capola. He is cooled off here in the second. He's got 21.
Yeah, but he was the one that heated up, you know,
At
and really
16.
got him going with a couple threes.
Lust with his first basket of the night. That wasn't a free throw. Dowling goes all the way down the court and gets it for Ryan Kleppe. I think that's one thing Southeast Polk's going to have to work on in practice. The fast break defense.
Yeah,
has
off the
not
made
been
bucket. Dowling's getting it out of the net and down the floor quick.
Norris tried to spin it back around and give it to Bodie.
Yeah, you don't have time to celebrate the bucket. You got to get back.
Which Dowling seems well conditioned. I mean, they love to run. Every single guy looks like he's beat out there.
Yeah, no, I mean, you think they were in a tight game to the fourth quarter last night and right back out tonight.
The CIML is tough as it is, but back-to-back nights in the CIML, it's tough. Bodie with another. 23 of Southeast Polk's 44 points. And Goodman gets called on the foul as Maddox Capola hit the ground. That is Bodie's third foul.
And they're going to sub back in.
I believe that's all we will see of this Dowling starting five. And
yeah.
Job well done tonight.
Yeah, they did a good job tonight. They turned it on when they needed to. Attacked the basket, attacked the glass. You know, they got to keep saying, well, if we keep playing that hard, some of these close losses are going to turn to wins, maybe.
Noah Frank is in for Southeast Polk. He grabs the rebound. Goodman all the way gets fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Southeast Polk, we brought it up on the girls' side. Obviously, it's the same schedule. Valley coming up, Johnston, Waukee, Centennial. Definitely not an easy stretch down the way, but try to improve your possible seeding for the state qualifiers. You just never know.
Dowling, they got to think, man, if we could get it together and get hot, you know, down the stretch.
I could see this team at the state tournament. Dowling Catholic will take a timeout. And how long are we looking here? 30-second timeout.
Yep.
Well, I don't know for sure, but Southeast Polk, I'm sure, had at least one wrestler advance on to the state tournament today for girls wrestling. Plenty of very talented wrestlers in that group. So a lot to look forward to for Southeast Polk athletics and whatnot.
And that was, I think we talked about this. I was surprised by you knew the excitement was building, but when you get down there and saw the crowd and everything at Extreme Arena, man, it was just.
And I wonder, will this year be? I know they've changed a couple things.
Yeah, but will it be the same kind? You'd think it will be.
I expect
it's
to
just
sell
second
out.
year,
Yeah.
and it's
It's not like there'll be more girls. That stays the same, but you just never know. A nice pass down low. Nicely done by Frericks to get it going. Jepson with the steal. Dowling continues to run. Cole, let me get this name right. Sub-third. Messed it up all night. Sub-third, can't hit the three. Rex Davis tries to go baseline, gets it knocked away. 2:41 to go here in this one. Dowling on top, 65-46.
Zelenovich coming back in.
I'm going to confirm we don't have any games next week. We might have games next week. I'm not sure.
I don't recall, but
never know. No games next week on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Now Centennial, obviously Centennial and Ankeny use our YouTube channel, so they might have a couple streams, but none officially on our pages. Or at least you won't hear Dora and I. Yeah. But you'll catch us at the state tournament.
Maybe
That'll
Andy
start,
Pollock.
Yeah, that'll start Thursday at 10.
Is that next Thursday?
Yes.
Already?
Yeah. That's what I said. I looked at my calendar. I was
know.
like, dang.
Yeah, I know I got it on the calendar, but it's like, geez.
Frericks in traffic, back outside, and shot clock expires.
Well, I'm not sad to say goodbye to January. The first few weeks were kind of rough and cold, but last few days, have been a little nicer.
I don't know if it's I was using my imagination in terms of the shot clock. I could have swore in college the shot clock makes a noise when it's counting down. Like maybe it's just me, or
I don't think so, huh?
I just feel like maybe that's a Mandela effect thing. But I could have swore you always hear dun 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 ding. Maybe that's just me.
I don't think so.
Ball is tipped up in the air, and Dowling's got it right back.
Usually the student section will count it down, and they'll count it down early to try to throw off the other team if that's the case.
Noah Martins is on the floor here.
But they don't have the lights that come on.
For three. Yeah, that is an interesting one. Even a red light, I would have thought. Dowling can't hit a shot. Quincy Moore, he couldn't find the bottom of the basket. He gets it right back, and that time he puts it up.
The fifth shot is a charm.
Yeah, there you go. Well, the first quarter close throughout, but Dowling takes care of business, and they're going to walk out of here with a win. It'll be their 7th win of the season. They'll move to 7-8, and Southeast Polk will drop to 5-11.
And get the sweep after the Dowling girls come out and hit 16 threes tonight.
17 threes. All around shooting effort. Three-pointer drops for Jack Jepson. Dowling bench is happy for him, 70-46.
I think those are his first points of the season.
Oh, well, hey.
That's why.
I'll give you something to be excited about.
Yeah, they are. He hasn't made a shot yet.
Zelenovich in traffic. Rex Davis, turnaround, floater won't fall, and with 21 seconds left, that should do it here for this one. And I think, we got one more substitution coming in. Jackson Trine was in. Nope, injury substitution. Sam Zelenovich kind of tweaked his foot. And Jackson Trine's in as well. Everybody on Dowling's roster has got playing time tonight. Well, don't forget, starting tomorrow, I'm sure we'll go on air at about 11:45 or so. You can catch us, Roosevelt and Linmar, in our MVC CIML Invitational tomorrow at Waukee.
You're bringing lunch, right?
I hope it's provided. You never know. Dowling Catholic defeats Southeast Polk 70-46 is your final score. Bodie Goodman finishes with 23 for Southeast Polk. Joey Capola is going to finish with 21. And overall, it's a great night shooting for Dowling Catholic. The both boys and girls get the sweep over Southeast Polk. That'll do it for us. For Drew and Aaron on camera, and Jose, our producer, he's Dar Danielson. I'm Blake Walker. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.